never had a license in Mexico. No, I've never had a license in the United States. I've never had a license ever.
You guys can even choose. Well, tonight we are back. We go from New London County to Pinal County, where Frank tells somebody to stay out of Pinal County if they don't play by the rules. So let's check it out.
Typically, we have someone they don't have a license with that they've had a license or ever been issued one.
So let's take a look.
In this particular instance, he has never been issued since from jurisdiction.
I got my ID with me.
That's not a driver's license.
It is identification, though.
Okay. No, absolutely it is. Do you have a valid driver's license?
You haven't told me what I got put over for, so.
Because you.
That doesn't answer his question. It's like, do you have a valid driver's license? Yes or no?
I don't have a valid driver's license.
How do you know I don't have a valid driver's license?
Because you're the registered owner of this vehicle.
You have to get a supervisor out here because you're not telling me what you got me for.
Because you are the registered owner of this vehicle, and you do not have a valid driver's license.
You know, call your supervisor first, because.
So yes, we don't.
You didn't pull me over just to take my name.
Yeah, that's actually exactly what I did.
You wanted my ID, that's my identification.
That's right. You see, our registration, current proof of insurance for your vehicle also, please.
I'm not getting you nothing because you didn't tell me what I get pulled over for.
I already told you.
No, you didn't.
I said you do not have a valid license.
Nah, dude, I'm not gonna get bullied today.
I don't think you're being bullied. I think he's just telling you what he wants, and any cop will tell you that, license, registration, insurance. Everybody should know that, especially on traffic stops.
Get bullied by a cop.
What about this is being bullied?
You're going to enforce it. I know that. So
I am, because it's the law, right?
They're being a bully right now, dude.
Well,
you never told me what I got pulled over for. You just want to check my name? That's the legal thing.
Well, I told you, because I already checked your name, and that's how I know that you're.
So then I'm free to go because I have no warrants, right?
Well, you're not free to go because you're driving while your license is currently suspended.
No.
What about that?
You don't want to run my ID.
I already know. I already ran it.
So you just ran everybody's privacy or what?
Well, sir, it's like you're in public. There is no expectation of privacy in public, as we talked about previously. And he has access to everybody's license. He's a cop, and he can see everything. There's no expectation of privacy, sir.
Yeah, you have no expectation.
For no traffic. I hit cross lanes or overcross or speed.
Okay.
I'm gonna fight it.
You can fight it all you want. You have no expectation of privacy on the information contained on your license plate.
I know.
And you're the registered owner of this vehicle, right? Which means that when I run your license plate and I check your license status and it comes up as being suspended from a citation that you received from Chandler Police Department, it gives me what's called reasonable suspicion. So are you refusing to provide all the other information that I requested?
Yeah, because I gave you ID already.
Okay, absolutely. Hang tight, sir.
He's like, yeah, I already gave you my ID already. Yeah, you did, but he wants your other information as well.
Who's the registered owner of this vehicle? Who appears to be impaired, so we're gonna deal with that also. Isn't very friendly towards law enforcement. Very typically, we will run license plates looking for the registered owner's information. We run license plate, comes up with whoever the registered owner is, their information, their driver's license number, subsequently their license status, which for him is not valid.
You didn't even tell me what you pulled me over for.
I told you, because you're knowingly driving a vehicle while your license is suspended.
It's that selective hearing.
That's just invasion of privacy, dude.
I don't. That's not the way things work.
Yeah,
there is no expectation of privacy.
I see what you're trying to do, dude.
Well, why would I want your car?
Because
have you used methamphetamine lately?
Why would he want a van with a broken window and probably has some other damage to it when he drives a 2019 pickup, Dodge Challenger, and a pickup? Why would he want that?
No, see, you're just being a bully, dude.
There's nothing about this. It's just an investigatory question because you seem to be showing those signs and symptoms that would be consistent with it.
So I should just calm down then.
Well, I mean, I'm calm.
If you were doing it right, you're physically enforced right now, dude. But right now, you're waiting on somebody else to help you and shit.
I'm not.
Because you're really being a bully, dude. That's what it is.
Okay. Well, would you be willing to do some field sobriety tests for me just to make sure that you're okay and that you're sober?
What do you mean? Why? You didn't even tell me I was swerving. I was doing this and very good.
You don't have to. It's simply all I need is reasonable suspicion. That's it. Have you had a lot of contacts with the police?
Like I do. You guys are all bullies, dude.
Okay. All of us? So I feel like that's a pretty gross generalization of an entire occupation. You haven't made eye contact with me once. You're real fidgety in there, and I'm trying to figure out why we have this lack of communication.
Bully, dude.
I don't feel like I'm a bully.
No,
I feel like I've been respectful with you, right?
Punking me for my.
But
I'm not getting punked on my dude.
I don't feel like that's accurate.
Yeah, I feel like that's accurate, dude. Because I wouldn't be the way I am right now.
Okay. But I don't understand why you're so hostile towards me. Everything that I've done has been audio video recorded, and there's nothing about this that's improper, illegal, immoral, unethical, or against any sort of policy for the Pinal County Sheriff's Office. Okay.
You want to take me out my car like the criminal, dude? You want to pull me out like?
Well, let's think about it. You're driving on a suspended. What do you expect? If you know your license is suspended, that means you can't drive for a period of time. I think just take an Uber, take a bus, something. Obviously, around here, it's different. It's not his fault your license was suspended. So, yeah, if you're going to do this, what you're doing is a criminal act.
Well, you're committing a criminal offense. That makes you a criminal.
If I was, then you'd physically pull me out my.
But I don't want to physically pull you out. I run registrations all day long.
Yeah.
Looking for expired registrations, looking for suspended plates, looking for suspended drivers. I do it all day long. Here's my partner on the other side here. So what you're going to do is just want to make sure we take those out, put those up there. So go on and hop out for me.
No, I'm not hopping out, dude.
So I don't want to, if you don't.
Yeah, you have to. Pennsylvania versus Mims. If an officer asks you out of the car, you got to get out of the car.
Get out because you're under arrest for a criminal offense.
I didn't do anything wrong. He didn't tell me what I got pulled over for. He didn't say I was speeding or swerving or anything.
Okay.
He just said, hey, let me see your...
When you get out of this vehicle, my partner there will tell you exactly why I pulled you over.
Hop on out.
Why didn't you tell me right now?
So this is what we're going to do. I'm either going to, you can be cool and you can get out on your own.
I'm not getting out because that's what you guys want. You guys want me to think like...
No, we do not want you to physically fight us.
I don't want you to. I'm giving you... Listen to me.
To agree with you, and I'm not.
Nope, you don't have to agree with me. However, you are required by law when given an order to listen to that.
Yeah.
Okay, and you have to obey. If you don't get out of the car, I'm going to remove you. And when I remove you, I'm going to put my hands on you in a manner that is much more aggressive than the conversation that we're having right now. Okay. Are you going to get out? Get out. Out. Come on, get out. Out you come.
Right, you guys are really apart for it?
So that's what we're going to do.
And he's done.
Hand behind his back. There we go. See? Just like that.
All this for legal.
See? Very simple. See how easy that was? So right now, like I said, you're under arrest for driving on a suspended license. There's also suspicion of DUI.
No,
okay, because you're showing signs and symptoms of drug impairment, and it's my job to make sure that you're driving while safe.
And when you're legal to
not only the fact that you're not only the fact that you're unsuspended, but also the fact that you have all these signs and symptoms that are consistent with impairment.
Saying that, dude, because you know you get me agitated, dude. Like,
sir, there's nothing I've done.
I guess I am playing into my games that you're giving me, but like, dude, like, I'm not drunk or anything like that, dude. I'm on break right now. I'm just going to work.
Well, I know you're not drunk. Hang tight back here.
Wait and take your break.
No, sir, that's not my job. Oh, some people just don't like us. I don't know what to tell you. It's marijuana. That's a marijuana pipe.
Marijuana.
He refused to submit to a consent draw of his blood. So I obtained an e-warrant, an electronic warrant through the Superior Court.
Well, that's
which
really
was granted,
cool that they can
and
just do
now
that.
he no longer has the right to refuse. And
That's really great. A lot of law enforcement agencies are making it electronically. I think because after COVID, you figure they probably had, social distancing and everything became virtual. So that's a great way of doing things. And our viewer count tonight is up to 4.
and we will, if needed, take blood by force in order to obtain evidence for the crime to which I believe you committed. Octio is the road you were on.
I should take Trinity Road then.
Yep, absolutely. Or you could just very simply stay out of Pinal County. But you could always try being nice, because that's...
Bullies? Oh.
No. I haven't been mean to you, right? I mean, even when I put my hands on you, I wasn't mean to you. So, down here in Pinal, we're really nice.
All right. Well, tell me what you guys think. So obviously, that guy, he was probably high on something or something else. So the bottom line here, boys and girls, don't drive unsuspended, don't drive impaired, and make sure your car is in one piece. But since we have a little bit of time tonight, we're going double, and we're going to go to another episode that happens to be one of my favorites. And it's the next episode, what they call the bunt.
Please.
I don't have one. I'm just trying to pick up a coworker to get to work. It's my only way to get to work.
Okay, but you're going...
Ever hear of Uber?
The second I saw the speed limit sign, I realized I was going way too fast, and I slowed down.
Way too fast.
I apologize.
Yes.
I'm supposed to be at work in 4 minutes, and I'm running late.
So your poor time management has now created all of this.
Yes, I apologize.
Okay. Do you have anything with you that says who you are?
Yeah, I have an ID.
Let's start that. So you have an ID card. So your driver's license is suspended.
I haven't had one.
I'm sorry, you what?
I've never had one.
You've never had a license?
So why are you driving if you haven't had a license? God. Everybody should know that driving is a privilege, not a right. It's like you have to go through courses to go driving. You have to take the written test, get your permit, driver's ed, and all this stuff. But hey, what is wrong with the world that we live in?
So why are you driving if you've never had a license? Did you put those stickers on your car?
Yes, it is.
Is that like a proclamation that you've made?
It's just a funny sticker. I thought it would be funny.
It is
It's your
funny.
registration, current proof insurance. You don't have that. So you don't have registration. You don't have insurance. You don't have a driver's license. And you're driving a self-proclaimed...
A certified shitbot.
Okay. Yeah, so I think he's probably right with the stickers that he put on his car. And I believe that car is going to become temporary property of the state because he's never been issued a driver's license. He just thinks that it's okay to drive around because he's a millennial and probably feels entitled to...
Correction, a zennial. He got that wrong.
Just drive as if it is a right and not a privilege. So he's definitely not going to make it to work on time. Definitely not making it to work. It's like you just found every motor vehicle law that you could find and decided to not come in compliance with any of them. Like literally everything. Arizona law says I shall tow this vehicle. And with your voracious non-compliance of Arizona motor vehicle law, this is just part of the what happens here. Loud and slow, not so much slow. But you're free to go. So grab your water bottle, get walking over to your friend's house, get some water over there.
I pulled out from Johnson Ranch, and I'm a little bit late for my class, which means no reason for any speeding. I get that. I have had a suspended license already. I get that.
You're so young to already have had a suspended license. How did that happen?
Speeding tickets, and I know.
So exactly what you did today?
Yes.
All right. Take care of some business here. How about there's no crying in baseball.
I know.
And there's no crying in speeding.
I'm not crying, it's just crying.
Why?
Why are you getting a ticket? Well, you shouldn't have been speeding. And he's right. There is no crying in baseball. And there's no crying in speeding. So, reality check.
Because apparently, like you've heard of a learning curve, right? That kind of goes like this. Your learning curve is like this. Means that you're not getting the point that you shouldn't be speeding. You are 24 miles an hour above the speed limit. You're a criminal amount of speed above the speed limit.
I know I wasn't that 24. I promise you I was.
It's locked in on my radar. What I don't want to hear, as I do from everyone else in your generation, is excuses. I want to hear excuses. All I want to hear is, hey man, my right foot, it likes the pedal on the right. That's it. I get it. People speed.
Hauling ass.
But what I don't want is a whole bunch of excuses because
I didn't give
it doesn't matter.
excuses. I told you I was late to class and that gives me no right to speed. I know that. And it's my fault.
And
it is your fault.
This is me holding you responsible.
Okay, sure. I'm still
Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. If people didn't speed, I wouldn't have anyone to talk to. I would drive around all day in my car by myself. I wouldn't get to meet people. So I need people to speed, and I appreciate you doing that for me.
All right.
So what I need you to do is put your seatbelt back on, drive the speed limit, get to class and learn something, all right? Be a productive member of society.
So tonight is 24.
Were you speeding? No, you weren't. I know that you're driving a car, but does this car happen to identify as a bicycle? Because you were driving with two of your wheels in the bike lane, like all the way from...
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I have the boot.
Oh, the boot.
Oh, you got a big old boot. Yeah.
So I'm going to a doctor's appointment. I try to...
So how does the boot on your left foot affect how you steer your car with your two good hands?
It hurt. I don't know what I was doing. I wasn't really paying attention.
I could tell.
I wasn't paying attention, but my mind was trying to put my mind on my boot, because when I do this, it hurts.
So don't do that, and it won't hurt.
I know. I try not to think about it. When I push the chair back, I'm too short. It's my brother's car, so I have to try to. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'm going to shut this door here, nice and easy for you. There we go. Okay. All right, thank you. The reason I stopped you is all those cars are moving there, and you just split traffic. Okay. And you can't do that here. You don't have registration? No. What's that on your bike?
So the tag's been expired. They suspended my license plate when I was stationed in California.
Take your helmet off so I can talk to you. Okay, so they suspended your license plate when you were in California. They've suspended your registration, means you can't drive. So can't drive means that you can't drive. You don't just get to drive when you want. So you have no registration, you have no insurance. Okay, just wanted to make sure. You don't have to turn your car off, man. It's hot out here.
Yeah, I was doing the speed limit.
You actually weren't.
I was doing 45.
Well, first of all, that's not true because I locked you in on radar at 57, and you were at 57 before. Dude, this is not a back and forth. I'm not looking for information from you. So you were at 57 before you crossed the elongation of a line created by the 45 mile per hour sign. So you were still in a 25 mile per hour zone going more than double the speed limit. So at no time were you doing the speed limit except when you passed it on the way to your top speed. And he's got all these excuses. And then I run his driver's license and he's suspended from tickets.
How convenient. Excuses and being suspended. What else is new?
That were, I think, issued by the Pinal County Sheriff's Office. So failure to pay for criminal violation, failure to comply with financial responsibility. So he is suspended while he is driving and says that he was only doing the speed limit, which he wasn't. And he was in a 25 mile per hour zone going more than double the speed limit. So he's going to have some issues here as a result of, one, having a ton of excuses as to why he was doing what he was doing, and two, the fact that he's driving and shouldn't be behind the wheel of a vehicle at all. Okay, so your driver's license is suspended. So you know that? Okay, so you shouldn't be driving at all. Just don't drive because you can't, and obviously you're not good at it. All right? Okay, thank you.
All right. Tell me what you guys think. Are these people crazy? What is wrong with society? So, if you like what we're doing here, YouTube needs to know. So I need you to like this video, comment, and subscribe, and donate to the channel too. That will help me out. So until then, as we say, good night from Lebanon.